Okay, back again. I also want to thank the subscribers to my channel. It means a lot that you guys have done that, and for the likes. Much appreciated. And please keep them coming. I'm being told that's what makes your channel tick. That's slightly darker, so behave yourself today. And I'm just going to go over it with the sponge, just lightly. So I'm not actually pouncing, but as you can see, I hope, that's the effect that you will have on your baby. But it's so slight, you can hardly see it. Also, don't forget the creases. We don't want any build-up in those. Okay, I will continue doing this leg, which is just a matter of applying the paint. It might show up better because this is a bigger area here. I don't know what's happened. I just a little bit of paint. It's stuck now. Made these paints stick to the vinyl, all right. Even mistakes. Hopefully that will be covered up with the blush. I don't know whether you can see that. It's just a couple of drops of paint that obviously I didn't see when I was applying it. And again, very gently, I'm just blending, if you want to call it that, or creating the model, which you can hardly see. As I said, it just looks like another layer. You have to look really closely to see the pattern effects. Oops, this way. So continue on with that. Just applying the paint. I must say I am getting used to these air dry paints in that I'm being spoilt, not having to bake them in the oven. But admittedly, and I have to be honest where honesty is required, which is all the time, the Genesis heat set paints at this point in time, don't forget that the air dry paints are new for me too, do bring about remarkable results, I have to admit. I just put together a little baby, listed her on Facebook, and she was sold within a couple of minutes of me listing her. And she was done in Genesis, and I just looked at the skin texture and the toning and the, all the little bits and pieces that you do to make them look realistic, and there was no comparison. So anyway, that is done, I think. Not much difference, but we shall continue to do all of the limbs and the head in the same manner. Because the head's got a wider section, I might try doing the head, next. Hey baby, gotta love babies. You gotta love them, or you wouldn't be doing this. I'm going to pick up some paint, apply it onto the entire back of the head. So yeah, there's if you prefer Genesis, yeah, look, definitely, I can understand that. They do bring about fantastic results. I'm hoping to say the same about these paints in due course. I haven't really been working with them. They're relatively new paints as well, but I haven't been working with them long enough to make such a conclusion. So we're learning together. So if I make mistakes, I'm not going to edit them out, either with this or the sculpting or the silicone. You can either have a good laugh, I don't mind, I often laugh at myself with the things I do, or you can learn from my mistakes and not do them yourself, or not watch my videos. You've got plenty of options. Okay, again, as I said, you can hardly see that I've done any modelling at all, but it is the first layer, so I'm going to continue this way and hope that it's the right way. I'm avoiding the ears. I don't think the ears mottle on babies at all, period. I'm avoiding the lips. If it goes on top of the eyelids, I'm not worried, but I'm not going out of my way to put it there. God, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. This camera and I are not good friends at all. I've said that throughout my whole videos that I was doing for the group, Facebook, the tutorial group that I have there. And especially hard with sculpting, actually, because I can't look at what I'm sculpting unless I'm looking at it, and positioning the camera so that you guys can see it is a story on itself, onto itself. Okay, so I'm just, again, not removing, blending the paint and hoping to build up on that mottling layer. So here we go, just blot it out. Again, you can't see much of anything. That's okay. You know, you're not meant to see a lot at this stage. I'll adjust that camera again. It's not adjusting. It's being silly. Let me try it this way. Woo! That wasn't the answer. Okay, now I'll let this one air dry. It's almost air dry, and it's a cold day today on the back. If you want to see whether you're progressing or not, just come on camera, with your with what you're doing. Maybe there's a. There we go. Just stay there. Always compare your painting to the colour to the flange where you haven't applied any paint, and you can tell. Oh, I haven't been wasting my time. I've actually been doing something. Okay, I'm going to complete the rest of this kit, and then I'll be back to show you the next layer.